Hey everybody, I am so excited about today's show. Although the Gospel Express has a lot of new music, a lot of new artists, and is very, very contemporary, this week I said let's go all the way. We're featuring artists who are in the genre of hip-hop. I've got Unity Clan, J Moss, Lecrae, and DMX. Derek Brown's going to be here from Rock River calling us all the way from Jamaica. That's coming up and more on this edition of the Gospel Express. Starting things off, here's Unity Clan. The Gospel Express goes hip-hop. I'm Nina Taylor. J Moss is one of the premier artists in the gospel music scene here in the U.S. Here's Workin'.
Just James on this one. Can't you see I'm striving for his favor in his purpose? My temple is his resting place while I give him my service. PDL. God is working on me. Open my eyes, now I see. fall on your knees. Some of your friends can go. You gotta learn how to just say no. Hide this word in your heart and get your brand new start. I let nothing separate me. Yeah, like no doubt, I know that will not sway me. Cause I gave it up.
Stick around. We're going to talk to my friend, community activist and actor Shedrack Anderson, coming up next on The Gospel Express.
Lord, give me a sign. For this is the heritage of the servants of the Lord. Preach. And the righteousness is of me, said the Lord. Preach. Amen. Lord, give me a sign. I really need to talk. Yeah, in the name of Jesus. Yes. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Preach. And every tongue that rises against me in judgment thou shalt condemn. Lord, give me a sign. For this is the heritage of the servants of the Lord. Preach. And their righteousness is of me, said the Lord. Preach. Amen. Lord, give me a sign. I really need to talk to you, Lord. Since the last time we talked, the walk has been hard. Now I know you haven't left me, but I feel like I'm alone. I'm a big boy now, but I'm still not grown. And I'm still going through it. Pain and a hurt. Soaking up trouble like rain in the dirt. And I know only I can stop the rain with just a mention of my Savior's name. In the name of Jesus, devil, I rebuke you for what I go through and trying to make me do what I used to. But all that stops right here. As long as the Lord's in my life, I will have no fear. I will know no pain from the light to the dark. I will show no shame, spit it right from the heart. Cause it's right from the start. You held me down and nothing they can tell me now. Lord, give me a sign.
Let me know what's on your mind. Let me know what I'm gonna find. It's all in time. Show me how to teach the mind. Show me how to reach the blind.
Lord, give me a sign.
Show me what I got to do to bring me closer to you. Cause I'ma go through whatever you want me to. Just let me know what to do.
Lord, give me a sign. Please show me something. I'm tired of talking to him, knowing he frontin'. Crying about life ain't nothing. But you either be the one mad cause you trapped or the one hunting. Trapped in your own mind, waiting on the Lord. Or hunting with the word that cuts like a sword. The spoken word is stronger than the strongest man. Carries the whole world like the strongest hand. Through the trials and tribulations, you never let us down. Jesus, I know you're here with us now. Jesus, I know and give me the strength to fight. Give me a sign.
Let me know what's on your mind. Let me know what I'm gonna find. It's all in time. Show me how to teach the mind. Show me how to reach the blind.
Lord, give me a sign.
Show me what I got to do to bring me closer to you. Cause I'ma go through whatever you want me to. Just let me know what to do.
Lord, give me a sign.
I forget, live or die. I will never live a lie.
I'm gonna get because I try.
What? I won't quit until I die.
What?
I'm gonna make it wrong or right.
Yeah.
Make it through the darkest night.
Yeah.
When the morning comes, you'll see all I have is God.
Lord, give me a sign.
Let me know what's on your mind. Let me know what I'm gonna find. It's all in time. Show me how to teach the mind. Show me how to reach the blind.
Lord, give me a sign.
Show me what I got to do to bring me closer to you. Cause I'ma go through whatever you want me to. Just let me know what to do.
Lord, give me a sign.
My very special guest is coming to us all the way from San Francisco, California, where the weather is probably very beautiful there. His name is Shadrach Anderson. Did I say that right?
You sure did, Shadrach Anderson.
Okay.
You sure did. But
Great.
you know, a lot of people, when I was a kid, they said all kinds of different things. I got Shamrock. I got Love Shack. I got She-Drac. That's how you know you have a problem. You know, if a predator calls you and they say, excuse me, I'm speaking to Mr. She-Drac Anderson. You click, hang up. You know they don't know you. So, yeah,
Wow.
Shadrach Anderson, that's right. And I'm the third, actually. So I'm
Is that
Shadrach
right?
Anderson the third. So if you ever look me up, make sure you put that 3 on there.
Well, what was interesting was, you know, I'm always, you know, I have several different shows, and I'm always looking for great guests, great content, you know, for the shows, interesting people. Now, you're involved in so much. You have a project, but before we get into that, tell everybody about your background. You know, where'd you grow up?
Yeah, I grew up in Los Angeles, California. My father was an entertainer, so he was a session player, and he played with some of the greatest artists, you know, there ever has been. He's played with Earth, Wind & Fire and Little Richard and Otis Redding, and he did a whole bunch of stuff. So when I was a little kid, I was always in the studio with my dad. So he helped me to learn music and theater and dance, and I got into so many other things in the arts. And I grew up in Los Angeles. So my father was originally from Texas, and I have a lot of family in Dallas too, by the way, and I lived there for a little while. But I grew up mainly in Los Angeles, and I got involved into the arts when I was young. So I went to the Texas Boys Choir. I sang all across the world when I was little, won a Grammy Award with them, and then I went to Los Angeles County High School for the Arts, and then I went to the Juilliard School for Dance and Music.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay. You know, okay, so what I found was a project you were involved in called Greenpeace. Tell everybody about that.
Yeah, so Greenpeace is a really wonderful organization that really cares about the environment and kind of what's going on in today's climate. And I really got involved in that pretty early on, being conscious about my environment, conscious about what was happening in the oceans. And I really gravitated to that when I was a kid. And I still do that today. So I'm definitely someone who believes in giving back to the community and giving to our environment. And I really like that organization because they actually go out into the oceans and look at what these huge companies are doing. And that's something that a lot of regular people can't do. You can't go and get on your icebreaker boat and see where all of the trash goes in the ocean. Well, these people can. And, you know, with donations and things like that, they actually buy boats and buy jets and actually go and see what the trash looks like. And then they report back to us, the regular people, to say, hey, you know, this company says that they're doing this with the oil spill or whatever, but they're really not. Take a look. So I really like that about knowing what's happening in our world. And Greenpeace is really a company that does that. Sometimes they have a little extreme stuff going on where, you know, you'll see some tree huggers or you'll see some guys climbing trees, and people are trying to say, no, don't cut them down and stuff like that. But for the most part, they really have a lot of scientists. They really have a lot of researchers in their organization that actually do the research about things like climate change, about things like plastics in the ocean, trash, how they affect us. And that's why I'm a big supporter of Greenpeace. So probably the thing you saw, there was actually one of their large boats. It was called Arctic Sunrise. It was coming into port, into San Francisco, because this week, Governor Jerry Brown, he's the governor of California, he's having a huge climate summit, and all of these different dignitaries from all over the world are coming to San Francisco, to California, to talk about climate change and if it's really real, and trash, and what they can do to help, and things like that. So I went onto the boat. I met a couple of the guys who were from Greenpeace. They met me down there, and I just wanted a tour. So I went and I had a little tour of the boat, and I said, hey, you know what? I need to tweet you guys out. I need you to get you guys out on Instagram so that everybody can know, if you dial 877-877 and then you text climate, then you'll immediately get a petition on your phone that will let people know that you're about helping the environment. And that's really all it's about. So it's really nice and harmless, nothing crazy. But I really, really enjoyed what they were about.
Wonderful. Well, it was exciting to watch the video. You know what? I'm very concerned about the environment. Where are some of the great places that you have been? Because I saw a lot of your videos. It looks like you've been all around the world.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of traveling around the world, because I believe that you have to have a different perspective on life in order to truly love life and even understand somebody else's idea of where they are. So for me, I've been everywhere almost. I've been to Australia and Japan and you name it, all over Europe, South America, Canada. I mean, I've been a lot of different places for a city boy from LA, from the hood, to try to gain perspective. And really, it's been wonderful for me to gain perspective on other people, the way other cultures are, the way, people hold their hands, or certain customs that they have. It was amazing. In South Africa, some other countries, in order to shake hands, you don't really shake hands. You put your hand on someone's chest, and that's how you say hello. In certain countries, like in Spain, you kiss somebody on both sides of their cheek, right? You do one cheek and then you do the other cheek, and then, and even the men do it. And coming from a place where I came from, it was very different. Where you try to go down to South Central and kiss somebody. Hey man, how you doing? What's up? And you kiss somebody on the cheek, something's wrong.
They think you want to date. That's all.
But they're just different customs and different ways that people do things. And I've always enjoyed the heartbeat, really, that we as human beings all have. We all have a heartbeat. We're all one. And when you travel, you really see that. Even in the food, I'm a foodie, so I love different kinds of food. And man, the first time I ever tasted Indian food, I just went crazy because it has so many spices and it has so many different things that just really, really turned me on. I was like, wow, this is amazing. And then, I got into the Korean food, the kimchi and the fermented foods all across the world. And that kind of stuff really inspires you. And then, of course, music. There's so many different kinds of music, and even though you don't speak the same language, you can pick up an instrument, or you can pick up a drum, and you can talk, So those kinds of things really inspired me about being able to travel around the world. So that's why I love to travel, because you can communicate with so many different types of people, and you realize that we really all are connected.
Where's your favorite place that you've been so far?
My favorite place. You know what? I love LA. I can't say I don't love it. The reason why is because in 2 hours, pretty much you can have any setting that you want. So in 2 hours, you can have the beach, beautiful sand. In 2 hours, you can ski. You can have it be all snowy. In 2 hours, you can have sand dunes. 2 hours, you can have mountains. So I like kind of those areas that, if I want something for variety, I can easily access it.
Okay.
So I love LA for that. Beijing, China, probably is my favorite place. Just because for me, having a sense of Zen, of meditation, of relaxation. I'm also a martial artist, so seeing all of the old people when you get up early in the morning and you see everybody out in the parks and everybody's doing Tai Chi. And these people are 90 and 100 years old, and they're moving slow and flowing together, and it's normal. That is beautiful. It's beautiful to see that. There's also a wonderful appreciation for the elderly, for the grandmothers and grandfathers. They all live together in the families, and so I love seeing that too. So if I had to pick a place, I would say Beijing, China, probably is my favorite place that I've visited so far.
Okay. Well, what's coming up for you next? It seems like you have such an exciting life. What could you possibly have coming up? Well, being an actor has given me a lot of opportunities, and I've really been blessed in my life to have worked with some of the greatest artists, to ever live, good and bad. And I really had a wonderful life opportunity with that. And I'm doing a new show. It's going to be called The Daily Chill with Shadrach, and I'm so excited about it. And basically, this is a TV show that's kind of like a documentary show about wellness. And I wanted to do something different. Most people know me from Fat Albert, and most people know me from a couple of other TV shows and a couple of other movies that I've done. And as I've gotten older, I've kind of decided that I really want to help the world in a positive way, with laughter, of course, but also education. And I wanted to educate people on the idea of health and wellness in our minds, in our bodies, and in our emotions to help us move forward in life. Because I kind of felt like there's so many different things that you see on television today, you see on the internet, all these negative things that can really make people go haywire and bonkers and kind of lose their sensibility of who they are. So I said to myself, you know what, if I'm going to put something out, I want it to be positive, and it's what I call edutainment. Educational entertainment. So I want to put something out, and it's called The Daily Chill. And basically, this is a show about things like water, the environment, learning about yourself, about your skin, about your body, what you can do to help yourself get stronger, learning about diabetes, how to get over certain illnesses. It's about a fun way to kind of help people grow as human beings. And that's what the show's about. So it'll be out probably, let me see, I think we got about 2 months before the show comes out. I've got a wonderful sidekick on the show. His name is Ngayo. He's got a TV show now. Yeah, he's got a TV show now on Netflix. It's called Cooking on High. And as you could possibly imagine what that TV show's about, cooking on high. But if everybody's, watching Netflix, you can watch that show. But Ngayo is my sidekick. We go around from city to city talking about how to keep people healthy and how to have wellness in life. And that's kind of what's next for me. That's beautiful. Now, where can we see that show?
You'll be able to see it on our own network that we have, and that'll be on Chillyo.com. CHILYO.com. Like chill, yo. Right? Like Chillyo.com. And and also we'll be on the internet as well. So we'll be all over once we kind of get it going. But we're looking for pilot deals now, and to start, it'll definitely be webisodes.
That's wonderful. Well, that sounds like an awesome show, and I'm going to make sure that I write that down and keep it so I can check you out on your new show, The Chill.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Well, this sounds great. You're a wonderful guest. Thank you so much for being on the show today.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Have a great night.
One day I'm driving in my car and I want to change lanes. I'm looking in my rearview mirror and I see a black Range doing the same. Turn my blinker on, start to make my turn, but he goes before me, and now who's wrong? But I let the brother go on. I begin to think, God, I'm glad this man didn't hit my ride. You see, I'm thinking it's done, but I catch something from the side of my eye. And if I don't move my head, I know that I'd be dead. Dead over lane changing what could make a man so angry. We gotta stop all of this fussing, stop all of this cussing, stop being abusive like some of this music. That's why we gotta yes, we gotta stop all of this cheating, stop all of this creeping. Once you start believing, you won't be defeated. Don't check it out. One day I was thinking this girl, but I wanna stay safe. I got a wife and a kid at home I love, and they all share my last name. But looking at them flies like a twinkle in my eye. I kissed her, she kissed me, and now who's wrong and losing their home? If I do it one time, what really would the consequences be? I let a 30-minute night kill a long-term dream and my family. Now she's got that face saying, what have you done lately? Don't let a one-night stand come between you and your promise. We gotta let it go. Stop all of this fussing, stop all of this cussing, stop being abusive. That's why we gotta let it go. Stop all of this cheating, stop all of this creeping. Once you start believing, you won't be defeated. Listen, I am with you. Trust me, I'm a man and understand. But we gotta love thy neighbor as you would have them. I know you've been deceived, but God can set you free. I said I heed you. Temptation's gonna come on every hand, but we gotta always make sure that we have the right one. So don't you be deceived by the enemy. Let it go. Oh, we gotta stop all of this fussing. It's not really what they did, no. So why we gotta let it go? Yes, we do. Ooh, stop all of this cheating. Don't do it but hurt nobody. Once you start believing, if you let God fight your battles, let it go. Stop being abused. You know death and life are in the power of your tongue. Let it go. Stop all of this cheating.
I want to thank my friend Shedrack Anderson for stopping by the Gospel Express. Here's Lecrae with All I Need Is You.
Keep me in my time zone when my mind's gone and I'm flying home and I'm stressed out and I'm tempted to get that styrofoam and go pull it up, but you know what's up and you know that ain't gon' solve nothing. I mean, Lord forbid I might fall or something and I'm all another cause all I need is you to hold me down like bed straps at a psych ward. It's killing me, but you still with me when I fight hard and you digging me when I'm egging you. Deal with me when my car's pulled. Could've dealt with me, but you fell for me before I fell for you. Keep me on that right path and the right math. Is you plus nothing's everything. You my everything. Saying you ain't gotta question my allegiance, cause the way you love me, I could never leave you. I need you.
By my side, thick and thin, highs and lows, don't let go. We gon' ride, we gon' win, don't know how, all I know. You, all I ever needed. You, all I ever needed. You, all I ever needed. You're all I ever needed.
How did I fall in this? No condition that get a mention, but you offer this unconditional love. I swear I sell it all for this. Trying to keep it together, forget my awkwardness. But often it's just you and me off in this valley of shadows, and I know they trying to pick me off in this, but all I need is you. It's funny just how off I get when I ain't riding with you. No adjectives for your awesomeness. They burning one for that burnout. This life done got them all turned out. Took time out to put time in, so I turn to you when I want out. Need is you. You slow me down cause you know me now. But my phone is smiling, I'm acting like it's all copacetic. It's so pathetic, so juvenile. Know what you do? You keep me cool in the summer when they be dressing less and I be wanting to show off and stunt. If there ain't nothing to want, you give me all that I need. All I need is you to keep that fire burning for me. All I need is you.
By my side, thick and thin, highs and lows, don't let go. We gon' ride, we gon' win, don't know how, all I know. You, all I ever needed. You, all I ever needed. You, all I ever needed. You, all I ever needed.
Ain't nobody gon' get in the way. Put that on my money in the bank. Cause you do what the mothers can't. And I love that, yeah. We gon' ride till the wheels fall off. Above it all, we can never fall, yeah. Hold my hand, we can have it all. Hold my hand, we can have it all.
By my side, thick and thin, highs and lows, don't let go. We gon' ride, we gon' win, don't know how, all I know. You, all I ever needed. You, all I ever needed.
All I ever needed.
All I ever needed. You, all I ever needed.
You always fill me up when I'm feeling down. You always make it better for me somehow. All I need is you.
I heard this next song by artist BB Winans being played on classic R&B stations, on hip-hop stations, as well as gospel stations. This song is entitled Love is the Reason. Stick around. The Gospel Express goes hip-hop, and coming up in minutes, we're going all the way to Jamaica to talk with Derek Brown of the group Rock River.
Just who you are is still unclear. Knowing one day you will leave, too much surprise and relief. Love was the reason you came here.
Yeah, glad you came. Yeah, 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 yeah. You said love was the reason. Where can I start? Where do I begin? I feel the need to explain. I'll be the first to say life is good. But first let me tell you my pain. I've been around the world searching for love, and right before I came to my end, I can remember
With words I heard once before. Just who you are is still unclear.
trying to figure out. What more can I say? Yeah. Life is good just because of you. Yes, it is. Hey, change my world. I'm out of here.
My life is good because of you. You changed my world and made it new. And now I know it's true, 'cause
Love was the reason you came here.
It's time to get tropical. We're going all the way down to the beautiful island of Jamaica, and we're talking with Derek Brown of the group Rock River. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good, ma'am. Excellent, I say. Yeah, man. Jamaica style, if you want it like that.
Okay. Okay, tell us about the group Rock River. Tell us about it.
I started Rock River basically 5 years ago. And I check a couple of friends of mine, because we are individual artists in our own right. But what happened, we're doing things here and there, and as far as I could see, going forward was always difficult. So I said, let's do a band. So Rock River was supposed to really be a band. But upon considering everything, after one look at it, because it's really my thing, I would have to pay the musician to come to rehearsals, because we didn't have any show. I was just rehearsing it ourselves ready to hit the road. No, they would have to come, pay fare, and have to find meals for them. Although them come doing the work, but they look at it that they're doing my work. So I scrapped the band, and then we concentrated only on a group thing. So the two vocalists and I myself, slash producer, slash DJ, slash rapper. So songwriter, I may add. So what we did, we brought the singers together, and every time we record something, and that's how we do it.
Okay, Derek, who are the members of Rock River?
Well, I am Rock River leader, and the other members are Elton Erlington and Halcia Hewitt. So those three persons make up Rock River.
Okay. Now, you know, here in the U.S., we have different genres of gospel music, different genres of black music altogether. Do they have the same thing in the islands? You know, do they, you know, we have gospel rap, we have R&B, we have gospel jazz, we have, you know, just different genres. Is that the way the music is there also?
Yeah, we have different genres in Jamaica. I can't speak much on the other Caribbean islands. I think in Haiti, they have a kind of music called zouk. I think in Trinidad and Tobago, I think they do something called soca. But they play a lot of dancehall. But in Jamaica, we have a lot of genres. We go way back, you know. If you check the history, we do go way back. We go back to a brethren called Lord Fly, I think, or Lord Flea. He was our first superstar from way back in the day. You have to do research for him. He was signed with Warner Brother, I think. He was way before. He was our first superstar, way before Bob Marley and the rest of the guys then. I probably did some in the 30s or 40s, I think. I did some research on this. I know about it. So we had quadrille. We have something called mento. We have something named ska. Then ska evolved into rocksteady. Then rocksteady evolved into reggae. Then reggae evolved into dancehall. We do a little bit of soca. We do some jazz. And we do gospel. Yeah, there's a variety. We do jazz also.
Okay. What kind of group is Rock River?
Well, Rock River is a group that predominantly we are Jamaicans, so we do reggae. But I, as the main songwriter, I am influenced by all kind of people, so I write what I feel. If I think that a music deserve the classical treatment, I go to get some classical musician, we do a classical thing. If I think it's jazz, so it all depends on the inspiration and then the genre will come. But we are basically a reggae / dancehall group, because if I represent Jamaica to the fullest, but there is different kind of reggae. We have the pop reggae, we have the what we call the foreigners with the white man reggae, and we have our reggae, so kind of sound different. But that's basically us.
Okay. Now, the song you sent me, I love it. It's called Love Saves Lives. Tell us how you wrote that song, right?
That is correct.
How did
I write all songs for Rock River.
Okay. Okay, how were you inspired to write the song Love Saves Lives?
Love Saved Lives, I think that came to about last year or year before, but it didn't came about immediately. I have a friend who sings with a band named Inner Circle, Bad Boys, and Sweat. But in America must know Cops and Bad Boys. Yeah, so he's a lead singer from them, and he always go on tour Europe, all over the place. And he said to me, he wanted a song to sing that represent love, because every show you see white people, black people, all kind of people, one unity and coming to music and singing, because they love reggae music, so they come out to the festivals and they do all these stuff. So whilst I was writing a song one day, I told you the funny thing about it, there's a local festival song contest. I wrote the song for that contest, and I said, if they don't select it, then no problem. We can just always flip a two-line of lyrics and turn it into a regular pop song. So that's what happened. So what was happening now, there's a lot of crime in Jamaica. There was the threat of nuclear war with South Korea. There was Syria and ISIS. So we're at a dark place. So if you realize, the first line is that it's a long time it has been dark, but we come with the spark to light the fire and make the place shine bright. So that shine bright light is just love emanating from each one, loving each other. Doesn't matter where you're from, doesn't matter your race. And the line of the songs, the rapper's verse, my verse said, doesn't matter about your political affiliation, or it doesn't really matter about religion, because we also notice that politics bring a lot of war. There's no peace because of politics. This one supporting this base, that supporting that base, even when the truth is staring them in their faces. And then religion is some guy ideology, because I say, how come you are follow Christ, and because you're Jehovah's Witness, and because you're Seventh Day, you're Catholic, talk to each other. There's no love. So let us do a song asking people to, and then it was deliberately done on a beat like this, because we want to have fun with it. So fun, love, laughter, and peace, and no hatred.
Okay.
So it came from that.
Okay, it's a great song. I love it. Tell me about.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Tell me about the gospel music scene in Jamaica.
The gospel music scene is live and vibrant, we have some great youth from Bali until now. Currently, we have a crop of young guy named Kevin Downswell. We have one named Jermaine Edwards. There's a girl named Glacia Robbins. Back in the day, I group named Grace Trillers and some other group. But these are good people. Danny McClurkin, I've been here many a times, concert with them. Mir has been here. The Flamboyant one, Kirk Franklin has been here. And a couple of more of the guys them have been here. So we have a vibrant gospel scene. You could say gospel, you could equate it with the reggae scene in terms of pulling out the crowd. You have a good gospel concert, a good set of artists lineup. The crowd will come out. But one thing with Jamaicans, they like the name brand artists. So you bring a person in America that's have nice songs going on in America, you book him here, people turn out as long as about the songs. That's basically it.
Okay. Well, the song is called Love Saves Lives. Now, can they get that on iTunes and all the digital outlets?
All the digital outlet, inlet, everlet.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, we're going to check it out, and I thank you so much for calling me all the way from the beautiful island of Jamaica.
Yes, ma'am. And to all the folks in the world that listen to Nina Taylor, log on to Nina Taylor and have fun with Rock River.
Well, love is the key to set everything free. Sing out the love and love and love and keep on loving. I saw us stay with it, alright? Come on!
Well, it's a long time it's been done.
Oh, tell them, oh yes.
But we come now with the spark.
We come ready and we
about persuasion, and it doesn't really matter about religion. You love some, yes, from a distance. You love some, let some in an instant. I beg you, no put on the resistance. Cause love we conquer any disturbance. No bother with the confrontation. Hit the dance floor where the love can. Come on, we jumping, we rocking, we skanking, yes. We moving, we grooving, we jumping, yes. Love's winning, not losing, not confusing, yes. We put love in every eye. Oh, so come on and let we love somebody. Yeah, and it should make them happy. Yeah, and everything's gonna be alright. We don't have to fuss much. Oh, make we love somebody. 'Cause love says right.
Cheat and tongue will have to be.
We know that.
But you know if you stop another heart from me.
Yeah, right.
Pain is right. But love brings joy.
Every time.
And until love comes peace. So come on and make me love somebody. Yeah.
Let them do it.
Gonna make them happy. Yes. And everybody gonna be alright.
That's right.
Nobody nothing but alright.
That's right.
Come on and let us love somebody.
Why?
Love says right.
Montrell Derritt, who was compared to many R&B artists when he came out, he first appeared on the gospel music scene as one of the artists in the group Commissioned. Here's Montrell Derritt. It's called Free.
Seems as though we're living in a crazy mixed up world when everybody's looking for an answer. Looking at, lend a hand to a friend when you think that he's in trouble. They'll go so far as to tell you that you're wrong. Say the world won't get no better, that we're never gonna be free. But if they only knew that that's not the way it has to be. But I'm gonna keep on believing. Oh, I think I'm gonna take a hand, make a friend. Oh my, I gotta learn to love like a wine, rich or poor, love can open. Said it really doesn't matter the color. They say that it's too late. Oh yeah, change is gonna come. Oh my, wait and see. Oh one day, oh, pretty soon we're gonna be free. Said I know. Said we're gonna be. Listen, you're crying war, they're crying peace. When will they understand? It's all a part of a perfect master plan. Master plan. People, will the killing ever cease? We all would like to know. And is it wrong when you hate another soul? You know it is, yeah. If we could live in harmony, this world would be a better place. If you and I could recognize that we were sinners all saved by grace. Oh, through faith. Oh, take a hand, make a friend. Gotta keep on loving you. Gotta keep on loving you.
He's making his way up the gospel music charts. His name is Jordan Armstrong. Here's his latest. It's called Favor.
She be riding in a Jeep, and she party on the weekend. She be rolling through them streets, yeah. Different ride for every season. It ain't always been that way. No, it ain't always been that season. But they know gotta make a work to get you through them situations. Yeah. On and on, on and on. Gotta do some things just to blow your mind. On and on, on and on. Now you're walking in that favor, feeling so alive. Just keep your head high to the greatest. Super fresh up in the latest. They never thought that you would make it, but look, mama, we made it. It's so crazy, it's so alive. Yeah, I can go on and on because down on the scene. Yeah, I really hope you ready. So much grace and favor falling on me. Hallelujah on me. It's what it do, yeah. Shower down like rain. I really hope you ready. So much grace and favor falling on me. Hallelujah on me. That's what it do, yeah. You don't do the counterfeit, no. Cause you got so much to accomplish. Yeah, yeah. You're on your way up to the top. To the top. You stay winning and you won't stop. Everything's official, so official. If I hate it in your way, then blow the whistle. So if you feel the rain, don't mind. I just came to tell you it's on and on. Gotta do some things just to blow your mind. On and on, on and on. Now you're walking in that favor, feeling so alive. Keep your head high to the greatest. Super fresh up in the latest. They never thought that you would make it, but look, mama, we made it. It's so crazy, it's so alive. Yeah, I can go on and on because down on the scene. I really hope you ready. So much grace and favor falling on me. Hallelujah on me. I feel it on me. Shower down like rain. I really hope you ready. So much grace and favor falling on me. Hallelujah on me. That's what it do, yeah. Water, the sun, it's raining, it's good. I got it, the favor, it's on me. Oh, hold up, pull up, you probably should get these blessings. It's pouring, flood, 104 times. The favor on me, I can't love. Hold up, pull up, probably should get these blessings. It's pouring, flood, going down on the scene. I really hope you ready. So much grace and favor falling on me. Hallelujah on me. Shower down like rain. I really hope you ready. So much grace and favor falling on me. Hallelujah on me. That's what I do, yeah.
I want to thank all of my special guests, Shadrach Anderson and Derek Brown from the group Rock River, for calling us all the way from Jamaica. And I thank you and this great station for allowing us to be part of the family. Until next time, I'm Nina Taylor for the Gospel Express.